A time traveler from 5 months in the future shows up at your house today. The time traveler knows everything that happens in the NBA this summer, but will only tell you about one team. You'll get to find out what happens at the draft, in trades, free agency, but only for one team. Which team
Mm,
do you choose?
wow, that is tough. What team do I choose? This question boils down to me: what team has the biggest question marks? Honestly, I might pick the Lakers. I
Really?
might pick the Lakers, honestly. With their free agency, with basically 80% of their roster being free agents, with the connections to potentially a Kyrie or Chris Paul if he's available. I'm
Right.
just very curious of what Rob Pelinka and those guys over there can put together to maximize the last couple years of Bron. Um, and I know a lot of people are gonna laugh at me for the answer because if you know me, I'm usually like I won't say anti-Laker, but because the Lakers fan base is so large, I like to like really troll them.
Yeah.
So I'm usually on the pessimistic side when it comes to Lakers fandom, but I'm honestly really curious about their offseason. Is it bringing back D'Angelo Russell? Is it Kyrie? Is it Chris Paul? I want to know those answers.
Okay. Question number 2. 3 guards: Chris Paul, James Harden, Damian Lillard. How many are playing for a new team on opening night next season?
I would say two.
Two.
Which two?
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm saying two.
Okay. Okay.
Chris Paul feels, I wouldn't say a definite, because the reports are that they might try to waive and resign or whatever.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he's a guy that if he did hit the market, that there will be teams interested. At what price? I don't really know. Dame is doing the media tour right now and answering every single question, but I do believe that he's probably starting the season with the Blazers. But James, I believe the Houston thing. I believe the Houston Buds wholeheartedly. So I would say two.
Okay. Question number 3. Which of the following vets are you most confident in to make their first All-Star game next season? Jamal Murray, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges.
It's got to be Jamal Murray because I think if he averages this, he averaged like a even 20 points per game in the season, the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. If he averages 2 more points than that, and I'm assuming that the Nuggets have won the championship this year.
Right.
He's gonna get that extra boost because he had been so amazing in the playoffs, not just this run, but the previous run as well. I think that he's gonna get people to really vote for him. But we're also talking about New York City with Jalen Brunson, and they got it for Julius Randle this year. I could see them swinging it and saying, "Hey, it's JB this time around."
Yeah, it feels like all 3 of those guys are very good bets to make their first All-Star game. Okay, question number 4. The time traveler is back from question number 1, and he's being a jerk in payment for telling you about the Lakers offseason. He's forcing you to bet $10,000 today on a team to win next year's championship. Who are you betting on?
Who am I betting on? I am going to bet.
What you know today, June 9th.
I think every single team outside of the Denver Nuggets that we consider contenders have big questions this offseason or made dramatic changes like hiring a first-time head coach.
Yeah.
So my money might be on the repeat. I know it's unlikely, but I like Nikola Jokic's odds to continue to be a top 2 to 3 player in the league, and him and Jamal Murray to do the thing again.
Okay, question number 5, final question. You do a lot of 2K videos on YouTube?
I do.
What do you think is the best basketball video game of all time? Name and year.
For me, it's going to be NBA 2K11.
That was after the Kobe.
This is year after Kobe. This is first year of Michael Jordan being on the cover.
Okay. Yes.
This one was the one that made me start making 2K content. So I think I just have the personal attachment to it, whether it was a good game or not. They had like the Jordan challenges that I thought was so cool because we had never really had Jordan's rights in the game. So now we can play the flu game on the sticks. We can do all of this stuff, the dunk contest. Like it was great for me at the time. 16, 15-year-old me was in love with that game and I played it all the time.
Now, have you ever played NBA Inside Drive for the original Xbox?
No.
Well, I knew you were going to bring this up. You
should go buy an old Xbox and get NBA Inside Drive 2002, which is an amazing video game that no one cared about or played, but I loved.